Citation mining is a research strategy that can help you find relevant sources on your topic. Citation mining is when you start with one source that's relevant to your topic and use it to track down additional sources. It is especially helpful when trying to track down accessible primary sources related to your topic. Once you find a relevant secondary source, the bibliography, endnotes, or footnotes listed in the source can then be searched online to see if you have access. Let's look at an example. Here is a reference from a book found in the JSTOR database. And here is a citation from that reference page. This particular citation is for a book published in 1891. This source is considered a primary source as the Carlisle Indian Industrial School operated from 1879 through 1918. We can tell that this is a book because book citations should include the publisher and the place of publication. It is important to be able to read a citation so you know where to go to be able to find it. Notice that in this case, the author has included a URL with their citation where the book can be accessed. If you look closely at the URL, you'll see that it is coming from a website called HathiTrust. HathiTrust, also known as HathiTrust Digital Library, is a large-scale repository of digital content. They offer free access to most of their digitized sources. HathiTrust Digital Library and the Internet Archive are your two best bets for finding digitized primary resources that are freely accessible online. By following the web page listed by the author, we can find this primary resource is available entirely online for you to read. Now let's go back to the reference page and select another citation to track down. This citation is a primary source published in a magazine. You can tell you have an article citation because it usually includes volume numbers, page numbers, the article title, and the title of where it was published. The dash tells us that the author is the same author listed in the citation directly above. In this case, the author of this article is Helen W. Ludlow. In order to look this up to see if you have access, first you need the title of the magazine and the date of publication. From the library's homepage, use the library search to search for the title of the magazine, Harper's New Monthly Magazine. This next page will tell us if we have access to this magazine in one of our subscription databases. We can see our magazine listed in the results. Click on the title to see which database it is located in and what dates we have access to. We can see our magazine listed here. Click on the full text access link to see which databases it's in and what dates are available. Notice the dates listed. Those indicate which publication years are included in the library subscription. We need 1881. Our article falls outside the dates of the library subscription. To acquire free access, we need to request this article using Library Express. Let's go back to the reference page and select one more citation to track down. This citation is a bit trickier. It looks like it was originally published in 1908 and was reprinted in the Cumberland County Historical Society publications in 1979. To track this one down, there are a number of different approaches. We could try finding the reprint by searching for the Cumberland County Historical Society publications on the library's homepage. but I think we may have an easier time tracking down this source by searching for the title of the original publication, The Indian Industrial School, Carlisle, Pennsylvania, Its Origins, Purposes, Progress, and Difficulties Surmounted. This time, we're going to use Google Scholar. Google Scholar is another great resource when tracking a citation. To link up to the library's databases and to find free access, you should access Google Scholar through EKU Libraries. Start by clicking on the Databases link. At EKU Libraries, we have over 300 databases. Select G near the top to narrow your results. Scroll down and select Google Scholar from the list to continue. Type the title of the original publication in the search box, The Indian Industrial School, Carlisle, Pennsylvania. On the results page, look for links titled PDF Full Text or Find Full Text on the right side of the screen. The PDF Full Text link means that this source was likely digitized and is available freely online, as is the case with our book, listed here as the second result. By clicking on the PDF Full Text link, you'll find that this title has been digitized and is freely available from the University of Texas. If the PDF Full Text link isn't present, you can use the Find Full Text link to request a title through Library Express for free. Sometimes our Find Full Text link is hidden behind two arrows directly beneath the search result. When looking for a book or something published in print, you can also find the Library Search link hidden under those same arrows. The Library Search will help you track down physical copies of an item when a digital copy is unavailable. By clicking on the Library Search link, we are redirected to WorldCat. WorldCat is a global catalog of library collections. You can search on WorldCat for materials and see what libraries own that item. The library link automatically searches WorldCat for us. And we can see here that a physical copy of this item is owned by several libraries. Click on the Find Full Text at EKU Libraries link to request a copy using Library Express. Library Express will borrow a physical copy of this book from one of the libraries listed below for you for free. To summarize, we were able to find relevant primary sources by reviewing the references page of a secondary source. We used Google to find digitized items from HathiTrust. We used the library search to locate a publication title in order to find a specific article. We used Google Scholar to track down a publication that was digitized online. And Google Scholar also helped us search WorldCat to request a physical copy of a title through Library Express. If you need assistance with tracking down a citation, or you would just like to work with a librarian to find research on your topic, please use the Ask Us on the library's homepage to chat with a librarian.